Just let you know, can you count, fool? How many bullets does it take before you got your point of view across? How many times do you need to be shot to count how nice it is? How nice it needs to get before you see how many shots you need to take? You know your mind has been blown away. You see the shots going straight through you like the clothes being ripped. How far you gonna go? What would the Lord say after seeing this happening? What's going on your mind when you see the shot going through you? When you got this moment in your life, I just want to go with the flow like a keep going and turning, turning and turning and turning like it goes with the flow. I want to see how many shots it take. How many shots does it take before I get to your mind? Or is your mind already gone? How much do I have to take? How many lives got to be shared to see how many shots? This way of life, explaining myself, to see this holes in my clothes, to see the Lord cursing this day. You got to know the flow this time ago, how this going, this flow this time ago. You got to go with the moment and just see it for yourself. You see this bullet and you got to understand. You take a shot just to let you know, to numb the feeling, to know this moment is passing through you, to see this life being taken today, to see it standing when you're seeing it going away. You see this holes in my clothes. I don't know what to say or what to do to make it through your mind and your spirit, to understand the soul, how it goes. How many shots to say to be nice, to say a kind wealth and matter. You got to understand wealth and matter. You got to understand this way of my life. I got to understand how you would walk away, like run away from the home, to be an orphan, to see all the shots been taken in your life and to see this life been wasted away. What are you going to do when the Lord comes from you to say your soul has been guiding from above to go down this lane, to see this moment passing through your mind? What are you going to see when you going to say when you saw the holes, the clothes, the Lord is saying, can you see what you went through is not a nice thing, but I'm trying to say as nice as possible to get it to this 100 people in their minds, to understand what you're seeing, what you're doing, to see this flow happening to me, this flow of mind trying to take you to a place. It calls a place like a heaven, a paradise in your mind. But you see the shots and you see this holes. You see the clothes being broken away. How can I say it a nice way? I'm only counting 100 today. No one asks you to do more than that. No one's asking you to go to the max and the level. Over that like an overlord. You see this matter in the brain. No one's asking more than an A test. When you go to the S class, you don't want to say. You gotta have your own personal space. You gotta see this way of the shots. You got to understand what happens to you. After that, the Lord will say, I'm sorry, son. You got to understand this is not the way of life. You got to understand life is for living, not taking a heartbeat for today or tomorrow. You got to understand this flow of mind, where it's going and where the limit goes. You got to live your life to the fullest, and the fullest is 100%. That is the maximum people ask for. You got to understand when you take the shots, the way to say a nice way, to see life flourish today. You got to understand this flow of mine, where I'm taking and where this position lays. It's life standing proudly and great. You got to understand every moment, every experience of the shots. You got to understand why the life is got to be taken today. Why can't you see what you got right there? No beef, still beef, much love, peace and out.